Hey everybody, how's it going? PopOS, here we are. Um, I planned on the video where I just was talking about Linux. That being the my focus on PopOS and not really doing a Linux for beginners video on that. However, sometimes a magician has to show you up their sleeves. Um, PopOS was the number one search result or search that led people to my channel in the last 2 weeks. So I guess I have to address Pop! OS. And so here we are. We're going to do a Linux for beginners video. Normally, I do these where I take the flash drive, I put it in, and I hit start on the computer. And, when I see the Lenovo pop up on there, I hit record on OBS. But I decided to start it from here. I think this is how I'm going to do it from now on, from this install screen. So if you need to know how to make a USB flash drive, I have a video up here. If you want to see what kind of computer we're working on, I have another video. They're either going to be up here in the description, somewhere down there. But this is the Linux for beginners. This is done on native hardware. This isn't done in a virtual environment. I don't like doing that. And this particular hardware, I believe, is indicative of somebody that is like, wait a minute. Microsoft wants me to spend thousands of dollars when I have a perfectly good computer right here. Um, this is a fourth generation i5. It's from about 2013, 2014. So we're talking almost 10 years old, but it's still a very, very usable machine. So we're going to go ahead and start going through this. I'm in the United States. I have an English keyboard. We're just going to do a default. We're going to clean install. We're going to do that particular device. So this computer, I have my 250 gig SSD and 2 terabyte hard drive. We're only erasing the SSD. So, Tech, Eric, PTE, PTE, and we're not going to do the encryption. If I was actually using the computer, I might do that. This particular doesn't take very long, and we're going to go ahead and going to extract the files. So everything you're seeing here is a direct capture off of the computer. There's no trickery, no nothing, and even just like any other version of Linux, if you wanted to, you could use flash drive. Just make the flash drive and poke around in it. See what the see what things are available in it. But the end goal is obviously to install. Oh, ooh, I am very sorry. Luckily, I'm not capturing audio from that one. My leg was sitting in a weird way, and my leg was not happy about it. Yeah, I'm still pretty centered in the frame. I'm not. I'm not. None of these are. None of this is important. This is just so you know I'm a real person. And yeah, so usually in less than 10 minutes, we can have a fully operational Linux installation, and we are finishing the installation, and then we'll take out the flash drive and we'll restart the device. Once I see Lenovo pop up, I will remove it. It's just out of reach. And I don't know why PopOS is the only one that does that, where it's really big, even when I'm not using a capture device. And I am keeping my keyboard down here with me because I'm not centered with the with everything that's going on. I don't know why. And in order to do that, excuse me, would involve readjusting all the cameras and everything. I am not doing all that. And by all the cameras, I mean that one. So you get a couple options when you go into PopOS, and you can either not have the dock at all. It's okay. Um, I think a Mac user would like the dock. The dock, I prefer like this, where the dock does not extend to all the edges. Workspaces is just basically kind of like virtual desktops, where like you can have like some stuff open on this one and then some stuff open on this one and work on them. I personally don't use that very much, so I would not have that up. I don't mind having the applications button up here, but you could do without it. But I like keeping it up there, and it tells you how to. You can use the super key, which is your Windows key. When you do that, it comes up like that. And I don't have any trackpad, so I don't. If you're doing this on a laptop, you might want to. Excuse me. You might want to do that. This is light mode versus dark mode. Like this doesn't look bad in light mode, but I personally prefer dark mode. And we're not going to do the location services. By the way, there's a really interesting article. Lewis Rossman and I believe Linus Tech Tips talked about this. It's where Mozilla they did a privacy just dive on cars, and these cars are not very privacy friendly. Like all these new smart cars. New York is the closest one to me because apparently you can't just type Binghamton is nearly dead north of me, but not that it really matters because all the way out to Michigan it's all one time zone. And then next, we don't need to. I'm not. I Yeah, I'm not gonna connect any of these online accounts, and we're done, and we can start using Pop OS now. First thing you see, ooh, I did not. I wanted the clock to be to the right, but I forgot to do that. The clock. Oh yeah, clock to the right. I prefer that. That's more Mac-like. I'm a, I come from Windows, but there's some things I like that are a little more Mac-centric, and that's one of them. And then we go in here to the Pop Shop. It's snagging about updates. We hit installed, and then we'll hit update all, and it will update them. I learned the hard way. Just let it do it. Go make yourself a cup of coffee, go make yourself a grilled cheese sandwich, whatever you want to do. Let these do the updates because if you interrupt them, if something, especially this G streamer, if something interrupts that, it is it's going to be a problem. So I'm going to hit pause on the recording, let this happen, and I will be back in a little bit. All right, so we are back at the desktop. I realized that I was up here at one point, and I have my face in your way. So that is what the top right-hand corner looks like. We have the power buttons up here. We have the clock and the calendar. I was a calculator. But here's one thing I want to make sure I fix. Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong section. That's my fault. So the audio, you guys are not able to hear the audio. And I need to. Why am I? Oh, okay, here we go. It would help if I had any clue what I was doing. I do know what I'm doing. I went to the wrong thing. So we're not gonna right now because we are going into my capture device. We need to make sure we go to HDMI. So any things that happen here, you guys are able to hear them, even though I will not be able to. And I'm just gonna leave myself down there. So just like any other computer, you can go on here. We'll make that default. As far as I know, that's the only one. Let's try a website that I know we will not be cached. Go on here, just do any. Oh, there is one more doc setting I want to change. And we desktop doc. I want it to go to intelligently hide. So in instances like right now, it is visible right down here. And when I bring up the web page, it goes away. If I come down here the middle, just like Macintosh, like Mac OS. All right, so let's just go click a random thing. It just works like any other normal thing. I have already checked this because I needed to see if I had this will doing this will tell me whether or not the driver is working. So we can usually get 5,000 before we hit drop down below 60. So this is all working. We can go to YouTube if I could type. This is not dark. Oh yeah, this is I'm not even signed in. We'll go in here. I've been bringing up this video. This is a ads. I'm watching an ad on my own video, but 1080p 60 for this system is not a problem at all. Not at all. Not even close to a problem. And yeah, it works just as one would expect a computer to work. We have Office programs just like any other computer. You got the one thing that's nice is that this all comes in here or comes pre-installed. So you got your spreadsheets. You got what is math? Um, huh. I don't actually know what this one is. Don't save. Well, tell me if I. Well, tell me if I hover over it. No, but you got your writer. Your this is a test. Don't save. But yeah, so then what else can you do on Linux that you can do on any other computer? I'm going to go ahead, go into Pop Shop, and we'll type in Steam. Yeah, let's do a proper one, not a flat pack. I don't like flat pack. And then I will come back once I have a couple games installed. All right, Minecraft is one of those games that works very well on here. I've never tried multiplayer, but I don't like this keyboard. Heck, Eric, go into creative. I don't know much about. Yeah, I honestly think that I have played more on my son's Minecraft account doing these videos lately than he has played. Oh, I should probably do this in full screen mode. I forgot to do that. But this game seems to play very well. Um, Weirdly enough, Java Edition on Windows feels like it barely runs at all. Like when I was running it, it was almost like a slideshow, and at best I was getting like a couple frames a second. Yeah, let's go in video settings. I knew there was a reason I wanted to go in here. Full screen on. Get back to game. Let's hit F3. So we're running. Oh, E. So we're running upper 50s on the frames per second. I mean, it's not really fair to judge this versus any other Minecraft game because it always, if anytime, every time you start a new world, it puts you in a different place. But let me get tools. Let me get a pickaxe. Yeah, I don't know how to. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm not a big Minecraft player. Can I hit the water? Like the blocks under the water. So yeah, we're running right at 60 frames per second on this one, and well, I can build a boat. It's boat time, eh? I can say that I'm part Canadian. I really am. My great grandfather was a Canadian logger. So we're gonna pause and bring back another game. All right. So the other game was through Minecraft Launcher running the Java edition. This is going to be running from Steam. Team Fortress 2. Oh yeah, this takes a few minutes, so I will be back in a few minutes. The thought occurred to me. I just glanced over what is going on here. What is going on here is this is using the Vulkan technology for this game on Linux, and it's doing the updates and processing the Vulkan. This does not happen every time you bring the game up. This is only the first time. So what it's doing is updating the Vulkan shaders, and I'm going to let it finish its thing, and I'll be right back. All right, so we are in the game, or we were. Okay, there we go. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? Um, got your normal loading screens that suck. Now, this, like I said, this is not going to be a woohoo. This is the game and performance of this particular computer. However, we are on a roughly 10-year-old processor and a was 2016, 2017, the GTX 1050 Ti came out, and so we're on older hardware, and this will show that yeah, this does actually game pretty good. You're behind me again. It's just oh whoa, wrong one. Um, it is loading a finding a local game server. It's going to do a training mission, and now it's starting local game server. Am I in the? Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave that in. And it's loading world. Yeah, like I said, this isn't all about the game and performance, although this does run this around 90 frames per second. Well, yeah, based on the other Linux versions I've done, it runs about 90 frames So it should be about that. I don't think I was smart enough to go in and set up the counter up here. But we're doing a training session. I've never done anything other than training session on here. Oh, and then this tells you it's back supported. Any cheats will result in a permanent ban. Oh, that is one thing that I want to talk to you guys about. And now I can go down here. As you see, this is running very smooth. And Katara? Oh, yeah. And then if I hit that? Nothing. What? But yeah, so as you see, gaming is there's a lot of games on Steam that are not Linux compatible, and well, that's probably most of them actually. Yeah, if I'm being honest. And I had a thing up, and then I ended up having to start the computer doing something else. Oh, here we go. This is still up. Cool. So another thing, another game other than Minecraft. I don't even know if Roblox is available on there, but Minecraft is very, very popular. These young kids and their Minecraft. But so is Fortnite. Now this is Lutris. Lutris is is a system that you can use to get non Linux games working on Linux. That's putting it very um, softly. There's a lot more to it than that. But the important thing here is Lutris listed as not playable. The game does not work due to an easy anti cheat, and they want you, they're just saying you let Epic Games know you're interested in playing on Linux. Epic Games has released Fortnite on 7 platforms, and they have not released it on Steam or on. Now the other one I'm curious about is I don't know how to spell that. Ro- Roblox. That's from 2006. Um, this is another one that's not playable. Uh, I guess. But yeah, if you're thinking of switching from Mac to Linux, I have a feeling that there's more Linux games than there are Mac, but I honestly don't know. If you're interested in switching from Mac, I think this would probably be one of your most comfortable ones because of the way the file system or the look of the dock and everything. Windows again, like this is a very honestly, I think I really like Linux Mint myself, but I think Pop would be my second favorite. I looked at Pop a very long time ago and I couldn't get it to work on the hardware I was trying to at the time. And I think that's why I kind of like brushed it off because System 76 would help if I could. I'm using a couch on my lap for uh for a mouse and keyboard, but System 76, they have their laptops and ultra portables and systems. But at the time, it seemed that Popo, because Pop OS is from System 76, and it seemed at the time that Pop OS, wasn't really working well on other hardware other than theirs. maybe just some different versions here, different systems here and there would work. But but yeah, now it seems to be working. Like this is an older hardware. I want to do all my okay. I want to do all my Linux reviews on this system, but I also do want to build a newer computer at some point to do these reviews on. Um, because this is an Intel system with NVIDIA graphics card, so it's kind of like that can't remember if that's available on here or not. We're not gonna worry about that, but yeah, so that's what we are dealing with here. I think I've hit most of your bases. You got the office, you got the productivity. You can also I'll just do it. It's like KDEN live. Um, I think it's along the look. Or to locate. My internet's been acting up lately too, so that could be part of it. Wait, am I on? Oh, because I'm not in the right thing. Boy, and my brain ain't doing no good. All right, this is loading up the pop shop thing. So I did click on it, right? But yeah, there's you can go on here to KDN Live. That's the video editor I use. Again, I do Ubuntu Deb rather than Flatpak. I mean, both ways work, but yeah, they both work. I wanted to look up NeoFetch. Or is that already in here? I guess not. Oh well. Well, there's a thing that brings up in the terminal all your hardware. I don't always remember how to do the simple things, but show system. Maybe system manager. Well, no, maybe not. It doesn't really tell me everything, but it does show that we're barely using any RAM at all. 3.5 gigs out of 8 gigs. Network is running a little weird. CPU, we've barely been tasking this thing at all. But I think this will be it for tonight because it's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna hopefully edit this tomorrow, get it uploaded, get it up on Patreon, and see how we're doing. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.